Yo guys, Spotterbot here. We got some updated information for you on Die Rise. Well, it's been a couple days, but I haven't posted any information or any videos about this. Anyways, first off, we're going to touch upon a blog post written by Dan Amrich, who is Activision's blogger, one of Swords, hands-on with Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC, and we're just going to go into the Die Rise part of it. And I'm just regurgitating what he said. The link is in the description to his blog post. You start in what appears to be a hotel lobby with a large desk, some stairs, an elevator, and a whole lot of sky where the wall should be. It's a skyscraper, and something apocalyptic happened here. Perhaps nuclear explosions? Because there are chunks of the building missing and destruction outside. The environment is so different that it creates new gameplay, explains producer Rizal Ghazi. What's up, buddy? It's not just escaping zombies. You have to worry about your environment and just dying by falling. Zombies design director Jimmy Zielinski, Troll of the Year, by the way, echoed that sentiment. This brings a lot of verticality and risk to your movements, he said. If you run and turn the corner, that corner might not be there. Take it slow, find out where you are, and make a plan, and don't die. And that is still one of the reasons why I think they're not going to add PhD Flopper back into the game, because it would make it too easy. Despite that warning, Amrich goes on to say, I died, earning a little money. Well, I mean, Amrich, how often do you play zombies? Come on, buddy. Earning a little money, let my crew unlock a few doors, clear away rubble, and see just how bad the surroundings were. The path we explored revealed more and more of the rubble, a destroyed store, an abandoned inactive escalator, an open elevator shaft, holes in walls that led to unknown areas, or just outside into thin air. At one point I stepped forward only to slide into the remains of another building, which has inverted. I found myself in a room where the clock and light fixtures were mounted upside down, for instance, and that goes to the MC Escher part of it. I won't ruin any surprises, and no screenshots. Aw, Dan? You'll explore it soon enough yourself, and when you do, tell me what you can build with the parts I found scattered around the ruins. But I will say that we found that if everybody gets in the elevator at the start of the level, something happens, and you know what we're going to try first when we start playing Die Rise, right? We're all going to hop in the elevator. Hell yeah. All right, then we have an article over at IGN. Again, link is in the description. Die Rise, the name may induce an eye roll. I don't know. But this new zombies map feels very different from the rest of Black Ops 2. Instead of relatively open spaces, Die Rise places you in a crumbling skyscraper. It's much more claustrophobic than Green Run, consisting almost entirely of tight who proofreads this stuff that they write over at IGN, consisting almost entirely of tight hallways, many of which have holes in them, allowing zombies to attack from above. You can use the elevator to move around, though doing so can be risky, and usually pieces of the building break in such a way that you can leap between sections. I wonder what the hell, when we get in the elevator, what's going to happen? We're all going to die. No, we can't. Nah, I don't know. Anyways, just like in Green Run, taking the time to learn the level will be paramount in Die Rise. Run around a corner too fast and you might fall to your death. And you'll need to save your precious resources to purchase access to new parts of the world. No shit. A ton of parts, and that no shit part wasn't in the article, that was just me. A ton of parts are scattered about the building, though my team and I never managed to find a workbench. Who do they have playing this shit? Okay, Dan Amrich and his team suck. These guys at IGN obviously suck. Come on, did they only have one playthrough available? And I know we're not going to get very far probably on our very first game, but seriously. Last little paragraph. On top of the Undead Legions, you'll also face a deadly new minion. Ooh, that's interesting. They look similar to the goblin-like enemies that lash out at you in the fog on transit, only they come during specific waves and can do short teleports around the environment. Great, teleporting minion freaking boss zombies. They go down really easily, but can pick off a survivor who strays out on their own with ease. Really? Even with Jug? I don't know. Anyways, it's hard to trust what these guys write because, again, I don't know how good they are at zombies and how good zombies players they are. I don't know. Alright guys, one last thing I want to touch on. I didn't cover it yesterday, but going back to the leaderboards, they actually have added the new turned game mode leaderboards. Now, if you notice, obviously we've had grief in farm and grief in town, and it's 4v4. Well, turned on Diner, it's only available on Diner, unfortunately, and it's 1v3, so it's not 1v7. I thought possibly it could be 1v7. But it's 1v3, so 1 human versus 3 zombies. Now, it's kind of unfortunate that they didn't expand it. I mean, you have farm, you have town, and you have diner now. Why not open up grief on diner as well as turned on farm and town? I mean, it's going to get pretty old pretty quick playing turned on diner game after game after game. And checking the leaderboards aren't working. Yesterday, when I first turned on my Xbox and the patch was there, I could actually go into the leaderboards for the Great Leap Forward single player on Die Rise, and there was somebody on the leaderboards, and you could actually go to their player profile, and look that they had a video in their vault from Die Rise, but you couldn't access it. At least I couldn't, because you have to have the map. I believe you have to have the map downloaded. It wouldn't give me the option to start the film. You could go into create highlight reel or whatever it was, that option. You can click on that option, but that's when I get the error saying I don't have the map. So I couldn't view any of the footage, and it was about 3.5 minutes or something. But anyways, yeah, now the leaderboards, I can't even access them. So I don't know if they purposely did that so people can't get access to this until Tuesday when the map is released. But anyways, that's it. That's it for the update on Die Rise. Really looking forward to Tuesday. It's going to be craziness. I'm spattering about.